Right. Well, very good. Very good. Whoa, get ready, get ready, get ready. It's time to get ready. We're going to have a round table where every voice and every perspective counts. Everyone's perspective and state of mind, they all count. And so we want to take this moment and consider many of the challenges that probably we face as an energy realm, because it's all energy. It's all energy. And when we're sharing with people and we're being a part of their lives and supporting them, we have to be conscious of the energy. And we have to be conscious of how we spread good energy, good vibes, good inspiration, good states of mind, healthy thinking. And so we just want to take this opportunity. We have a distinguished and recognized artist who can create images in our mind for us. And we're going to go through the process of doing that. So one thing we'll do, we're going to create an image because of our artist present here. Okay, very good. Okay, and then we have Nora Neal Daggett. She is a inspirationalist too, to help us cope with, grief and those concerns, and author in that way. And so we are going to utilize this to give us inspiration, Okay. Well, okay, we're going in the right direction, you think? We're going in the right direction. Okay. Now we have Ruby Makuni. She is a specialist when it comes to your environment. When you did your presentation, it made me think of feng shui, a healthy space, a healthy space. We all must essentially have a healthy space. Now, it's so interesting. Also a part of our presentation is my third grade, elementary school teacher. And you see how organized she in the back, she's sketching her head. That's a third grade elementary school teacher. And she's organizing things, organizing her paper. So in our prospect, we want to be organized. We want to be clear thinking. We want to have clarity of purpose in that way. And our next guest is Mr. Reginald Liley. He is a financial assistant. He helps with credit repair or better credit. So in our endeavors, we're going to need more money. We're going to need more money. Okay. Oh, now this is a healthy environment. And so here's my instructor, my third grade teacher. And so she's here to tell us that you need order and organization. Did we cover that? Order and organization. Yeah, I said that. And now we have Emmy. Emmy, she is telling us that we need to put a proper fix on health, a proper fix on better health, a proper fix on, feeling great. Feeling great. She's going to give us a proper fix on that. And Jerry Baker, he's a health and wellness person, and he is going to help us find the tools and the nutritional and supplemental elements that will help us with that. Now we got the whole cadre, right? We got everybody, and I'm going to help you ride this. Anybody like horse riding? I love horse riding. But I'm going to help you ride this down the road. Okay. So now this is going to be fun. Now, so we are really in did we said Jerry? You said Jerry, Jacqueline. Yeah, we said Jerry. I'm sure we did. So let us pull our purpose together. I want you to be inspired in everything you do. I do want you to find greater clarity for your life and the benefits in it. And each one of you, I see those elements. And but first we have to do the duty of painting the picture from Craig's point of view. Now, imagine, if you will, because we have basically less than 90 days before Christmas. And, they tell me at Christmas time, all our dreams come true. Are you youthful enough to believe that? Come on, are you youthful enough to believe that? Sure, Christmas is a miraculous time. It's an amazingly miraculous time. And you really don't know how incredible Christmas can be, but you'll know how incredible Christmas can be when you make somebody else's Christmas. So now Jerry is helping us Craig is helping us create the picture of when you can help people get the Christmas out of Christmas, then your Christmas is crystallized. How about that? When you can get other people Christmas out of Christmas, then your Christmas is crystallized. Okay, and I want your vision crystallized with that. I want it crystallized with that. Okay, and Nora, now we want to make sure that people are riding on the right frame of thinking, because that's the source of great inspiration. We ride on the right frame of thinking. So now we need to think, one, that we're recipients of great grace. We're recipients of great grace. And that means that you can do incredible things. That means, and never question your capacity to do those things. Never challenge them. And I had someone say to me that, in a day-to-day, you're probably going to face more problems than you can imagine, or more obstacles and challenges, but your time to do them. If we can find the certitude in knowing that you can get what you're trying to get to with no hesitation, just keep working, just keep working, just keep working, keep doing the right things, keep doing the right things. Now, Ruby, you're telling us our environment needs to pull together, our environments, and we need to be thinking healthier, step by step. And that means then, I think we had the great prayer, the 3 things that we were isolated, some of our challenges. So those are gone. Now imagine, if you will, plan to see that if they're gone, then the road is clear for me. The road is clear for me, and operate under the realm that the road is clear and I'm going to do better things. Now we're only looking at the end of the year, but let's, maybe some other things might come into your thought. Now, one more thing in our space here. Are you entertaining healthy thoughts? Are you really entertaining healthy thoughts? That's a realm that we can't suffer through. You have to entertain healthy thoughts. That means that, you can't, a thought comes in your head, kick it out. I mean, that's what I do. Did anybody have a special principle for annihilating negative stuff? Maybe the negative stuff comes from other negative people. I mean, it could come from negative people, but just be clear of that, and keep your thoughts and your cloud thoughts that come through that suggest energy. Maybe it's in the channels that you watch. We gotta. I lean away from violence a lot, because they don't seem to get me powered up. I can't get charged up. You charge your car up, and now violence ain't gonna do much that way. So if you can, be careful with that. So inspiration. Okay, we're moving. I'm gonna get there. And my 3rd grade teacher, she's getting organized, man. Looks like she's trying to. Hey, hello, Miss Wooten. How are you? Way back. Way back. Good to see you. I see you getting organized over there. She's getting so organized. I don't know what she's planning for. She's planning for a huge payment structure from some nonprofit that people have written $1 million checks to do work for. Okay, we got you. And moving next, that transfers us over to Reginald. Reginald, you're in party with the last discussion, bringing us to finance. Think about what and how we could operate. Money is not the most important thing, but I tell you, you can do more and greater good with people, for people, with more finance. So that may mean business. That may be how we interact with people. And that may mean the conversations that we have, or the perspectives about that we entertain. Okay, Emmy, back to you. Emmy is gonna keep us, making sure we watch what we eat. We watch what we eat, keeping us balanced in, garbage in, garbage out, garbage, good, healthy in, we get great out. I mean, you imagine how you'd like to be efficient through the course of the day, how many hours you stay up, and how many hours and getting the proper amount of sleep and those kind of things. I mean, I found myself now, I really found myself really being conscious of the little things. I got to get my 3 days of exercise in a week. Got to do that. Got to drink the right balance of water, just water, and the supplements that you're using and utilizing, make sure that they have a special purpose, and understanding, where we need to be. Because look at Miss Wooten, she's 96. She's 96 years old.
You don't need to advertise.
She's 96. I mean, she's still organizing. So my prayer is that each of you can entertain that way. And I mean, they say, what, 1 in 4 live to be 100 or more. So, you know, and can you imagine being that active, that engaged at that age? You know, so okay. And Jerry, Jerry, most important. Jerry Shackley, and this is a toe-to-toe, a day-to-day, and a minute-to-minute health regime. He's got the tools to help you stay clear-minded, you know, keep your blood pressures in order, and stay, you know, engaged in energy. I'm just wrapping it up. I just want to make sure that you all understand how vital the role you play in the work you do. I want you to be clear about the capacity that you can do and be. I want you to be firm, completely firm in the perspective that, you know, if I can draw out the plans for it and I can work to engage it, then I can make a better difference in what I do for the people that I do the difference for. And that's what it really all about. And it comes down to little simple things. So we get up in the morning, we do our regime, our work, our effort, and we get to a great place, and we are able to do more even time. So I hope this has been encouraging for you. What I did is I just wove all of us together. I wove all of us together in the spirit of energy, because that's what it comes down to, our energy. And, you know, and also remember the 3 things, and these are all, and my wife will take over. Remember now, keep your spirit thriving. You got to keep motivated, got to keep motivated, and do good, because we're expecting, if we do good, good will overtake us. We do good, it will become contagious, and it will overtake us. And because it's our world, it's our time and our work to do. And then, you know, we work and we work. Last thing, green lights all the way. Green lights all the way. You know, I caught 14 lights the other night. 14 straight green lights. 14 straight. I mean, you know, I'm loving it. So, but you know, other things will transfer. So I just want to engage with you for that. I believe in each of you. I can see the incredible inspiration God has put for you to be and do. We just have to keep working. So I hope I've overgone my share. But this is Brightside Global Trade TV, and we're happy to have you all with us. And we're delighted that you're a part of our organization and Ordered Profile. Thank you so much.
So taking from Elton's inspiration, we're going to go around the room and we're going to ask you to give some of your holiday tips. We don't need to put you on a spot, but just bring in your business proposition, whether you're a book or a coach or paintings, and just bring that all in and give everyone your holiday tips. So let's start with Jerry Baker, who did a fantastic presentation with Shackley and Fit for Life. So Jerry, give us some holiday tips.
Well, you know, a lot of people come January, they decide they want to lose weight and so sign up for weight loss programs. My tip is to start your weight loss program before the holidays and get yourself healthy and get yourself into some good eating habits so you don't put on weight during the holidays. My other tip too is make sure your immune system is strong. This is a time of year where we enter what a lot of people call flu season, which is really more of a vitamin D deficiency season. So get yourself healthy. We have a lot of products that we use to build your immune system. Certainly helped my wife and I through COVID in December. Was no worse than anything else we've ever had, but it's because our immune systems were strong. So number one, keep your weight healthy. Get into good eating habits before the holidays so that you'll eat more healthily during the holidays and maybe not put on as much weight, and keep your immune system healthy.
Yes.
Very good. Great advice.
And so let's go to Emmy. Emmy, I'm so impressed with your followers and being this Instagram queen. So Emmy, please give us your holiday tips.
My holiday tip is to, it's so often focused around the food. And I would challenge you to focus on what the holidays are really about, which is celebrating family and friends and health and another year on this earth, and look toward the other things outside of food that we can celebrate so that it's not so food centric.
Very good.
That's awesome.
Very good. Very good.
Craig, what are your holiday tips?
Well, I think the most important one Elton had touched on a little is just enthusiasm, because enthusiasm spreads and it does lift the spirits of others.
Very good.
And Reginald, thank you for your service with the US Army. And we never gave you a chance, but I'll bring you back after the roundtable. But tell us your holiday tips and what advice do you give us about finance?
The holiday tips that I would give, the holidays are going to be a time where there will be a lot of consumer spending. And it'll be great while it's happening. But I just encourage people to have a plan once the new year starts, because that's when a lot of people are going to be reconfiguring their finances and figuring out the way ahead for the for the next for the next year. And that's kind of where I help with, and especially when people are looking at their financial readiness and their credit scores and thinking about what to do for the new year. And there's a bit of use stress while the holidays are going on, but sometimes when those credit card bills are coming in, that's the signs of distress. So I just encourage people to have a plan, because that's going to be a part of the holidays just as much as the food, the family, the fellowship. It all ties in together.
That's awesome. Well, thank you, Reginald. And maybe this is a good time for you to introduce us to your services, because we didn't really bring you in before, or we'll bring you back. Hold on to that. Nora, what are your holiday tips?
Well, as the holidays roll through, sometimes for people who have dealt with loss, they become very sad. So my recommendation is make a new memory. Instead of doing what you've always done, going to grandmother's house and grandmother's gone now, make a new memory in another place. Now, sometime during that holiday, I suggest that you make a grandma moment or make a honey moment, and you spend a little bit of time going through some videos, going through some pictures, which will bring on some tears, which will bring on some laughter. But those two things, laughter and tears, also help us heal. And you can then begin to move into a healing place during the holiday as well.
Very good. Very good.
Very good.
Very good.
So Ruvi, tell us your holiday tips.
Well, my holiday tip for organizations would be, this is a great time to start planning and forecasting, employee wellness programs for next year. And even this is a great time too to show appreciation to the employees, and even taking time off as well. It is the end of the year. It is a holiday season. So a great time to just spread a lot of gratitude and wellness throughout.
Wow, gratitude.
Good
That's
deal.
so true. Thank you for that.
Thank you for that. Now, at this round, I'll share my holiday tip. This year, I need you to find a improved way of thinking about yourself. An improved way of thinking about yourself. It realigns, how can we realign ourselves with a special image, an image that gives you, the power that helps you conquer the challenge that you face, and not one of, some complications have unique angles to them. So, but how we look at them sometimes could devastate or eliminate or be an obstacle for how we overcome them. So how we think about ourselves, thinking about ourselves in terms of a way that says, I'm able to do this. And I pray that you're all, able to do the right thing, whatever. You're ready and able, and that means you have what you need to do it. And sometimes it just means the courage to face a difficult condition or circumstance and how we think about it. So my prayer is that we all reach that aspect of being gratefully courageous, gratefully courageous. All right, all right. Okay.
My holiday tip is to just pick up the telephone and call someone. I call people all the time because I'm inviting people to events and doing marketing and programs. And I've had several people tell me that they were about to commit suicide and my phone call saved their lives. So I really, because of this programming and my events, so I really encourage you to pick up the phone because you just don't know what people are going through. And every time I call people, we talk for about, 20, 30 minutes. So make some time for people in your life and do give them a call. And that's very important. So I'm going to, you want to wrap the roundtable and then I'll stop recording and bring, Reginald has to make his presentation.
Okay, last thing with this roundtable, you're a part of something big and I encourage you, experience that, find the power within. It's going to be an amazing season. You can be able to do amazing things. I expect it. I would like for you to also. Okay.